Time for a fireside chat with Big Puffin, or maybe a Blackstone chat with Big Puffin. But today we're gonna do the 5 biggest beginner griddle mistakes that I see from all your beginner griddlers. I'm gonna walk you through how to avoid them and how to just not worry about them at all. So let's bust in to number 1 in no particular order. 1, I wanna tell you right now, is oil. You guys freak out about your oil. You can use whatever oil you want, avocado, olive, Crisco, vegetable, it doesn't matter. Oil overload for you guys. Don't worry about it. Stop freaking out. You can use whatever oil you want. You're not going to hurt your griddle. So you'll be fine. Don't matter if it's Weber, doesn't matter if it's Blackstone. I'm a Blackstone guy. You're not going to hurt it. So that's number 1 to avoid. Just use oil. Doesn't matter. Number 2 biggest mistake I see is you only have 1 propane canister. Now you're going to want 2. You got to have 2 of these big boys right here, because 1 will go out on you when you are cooking. Right in the middle of your cook, you're with your family, you got everybody over, you're excited to have your prize steak or whatever you're cooking, and you lose flame. And you're like, I gotta go to the grocery store, I gotta go to the gas station, I gotta get propane. You don't wanna be that guy. Have 2. Get 2 bottles so you can swap it out and you can fill them both up, save you time, save you money, save you heartache, and make it look cool with your family. Top 5 videos are a lot of fun to make, and if you like this kind of content, do me a favor, go ahead and turn that notification on, smash that like button, and hit subscribe, because all 3 of those really help me out. So let's get back into the top 5 griddle mistakes. Number 3 is your zones, knowing which area to cook. Knowing what's hot, what's cooler, knowing everything about your griddle. And the one way you can do that, check out the toast video. I'll link it up in the card here. You can take a look at your toast test, or you can go check out the test your griddle video. But that's a good visualization of how your griddle is hot. The center is going to be the hottest. No, it could be the right side, it could be the left side. It's a 4 burner, it's a 28 inch, it's a 30 inch, it's a 36 inch. You just got to know your zones. There's too many people that ask me, how do you know your zones? And I tell them, I did the toast test. You can buy an infrared thermometer so you can test it every time. I prefer the toast test. I like the visualization. It's just cool and it's fun to do. You can enjoy it with your family. Number 4, like I said, this is no particular order, but the sides of your griddle, the little stands that you think you want to put stuff on, like your trays, your bottles, your drinks, your seasoning, those get hot. It actually has on some of the griddles a warning that says, hey, these get hot. They get really hot. You can burn your arm, you can burn your hand. You just gotta be careful when those sides, you can melt plastic, melt bottles. So those are very hot, and the heat comes out the side, especially if you don't have wind guards. So be careful, because those are hot, and I've seen a lot of griddlers let me know that they have burned themselves, and it's comical. So number 4, know the sides get hot and be careful. All right, number 5 and the final one, and like I said, there's no particular order to this, but this one is huge. You never, ever, 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 ever want to warm up your griddle on a high heat. You don't want to preheat on high heat. You always start with low heat when you're warming up your griddle. And you know what? I'll throw in a bonus tip. Bonus tip, when you are cooking and you want to go in and the house 60 million times, grab everything you need, bring it right next to your griddle, and make sure it's all laid out for your entire cook. Your meat, your breads, your veggies, your seasoning, your oil, your water, your gloves, your utensils, lay them all out. Saves you time, saves you money. Those are the top 5 mistakes that griddlers make. I hope I gave you some answers there. If you like videos like this, go ahead and click or tap the screen now, and I'll catch you in the next cook.